I started drawing trees and other plants and also different animals, so this is going to be a journey through nature, but also I will try to understand the effects of nature on people, different societies and culture. Drawing trees and plants is more than a creative exercise for me because it is a profound journey that deepens the understanding of life on Earth, different cultures, and the artistic process itself. This kind of practice connects us with the natural world, revealing intricate details and forms that often go unnoticed. It also offers insights into the cultural significance of various flora while simultaneously honing our skills in capturing the diversity of nature's colors and shapes. When we draw plants, we are compelled to observe them closely. I look at photos of different species because there is not enough variety around me, but even this observation fosters a deeper appreciation for the complexity and beauty of the natural world. Each leaf, branch, and flower has a unique structure and pattern, and paying attention to these details enhances our awareness of the biodiversity around us. For instance, the veins in a leaf, the texture of bark, and the symmetry of a flower's petals all reveal the intricate design of nature. Through drawing, I try to learn about the different species of plants, their growth patterns, and their ecological roles. Understanding the life cycle of plants through research that I do, while I try to find subjects to draw, also provides insights into broader ecological processes. I started to learn about photosynthesis, pollination, seed dispersal, and the interdependence of various species within an ecosystem. This knowledge fosters a great respect for the environment and highlights the importance of conservation efforts. By drawing plants, I try to understand the dynamic nature of ecosystems, how changing seasons affect life, and I try to understand and also appreciate the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. But like I said, I'm also trying to discover the cultural significance of flora. Plants hold significant cultural symbolism and meaning across different societies. By drawing and studying plants, we can explore these cultural connections and gain a deeper understanding of various traditions and beliefs. For example, the Ginkgo tree that I'm trying to illustrate here is native to East Asia, is revered in China, Japan, and Korea for its longevity and resilience. It is often found in temple gardens and is associated with health and peace. So drawing the Ginkgo not only allowed me to appreciate its unique fan-shaped leaves, but it also helped me to learn its cultural heritage and significance. Similarly, the lotus flower holds profound meaning in many cultures, particularly in Asia. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the lotus symbolizes purity, enlightenment, and rebirth. By drawing the lotus, we delve into its spiritual symbolism and understand its importance in religious art and iconography. I have been also drawing many lotus species, and I will be sharing them also. The process of drawing culturally significant plants encourages me to research and reflect on their historical and contemporary relevance. I hope at the end of this journey, this will enrich me in many ways, not just as drawing practice. Of course, drawing plants and trees is a valuable exercise in artistic exploration. Nature provides an endless variety of forms, textures, and colors, offering a rich palette for creativity. As I draw, I try to experiment with different techniques to capture the essence of my subjects. For example, if I like the colors, I tend to do more expressive painting exercise, and if I like the details, I sometimes do more intricate line art. And by doing a lot of these studies, I learned to observe light and shadow, understand perspective, and develop my skills in rendering textures and details. I never run out of subjects to draw because there are millions of species out there and the diversity of plant forms can be a challenge. And I have to push the boundaries of my abilities because from the delicate petals of a rose to a rugged bark of an oak tree, each subject requires a unique approach. I hope this experimentation will enhance my technical skills. For instance, the vibrant colors of flowers can help me to understand color better, while trying to draw the intricate details of leaves and bark may help me get better in drawing and adding texture. I think drawing plants fosters a greater appreciation for color theory. Nature's color palette is vast and varied, from the subtle greens of foliage to the bright hues of flowers. In these studies, I learned to mix and match colors to replicate the natural world accurately. I'm trying to simplify things, but still this practice in time maybe will enhance my understanding of color relationships and color harmony, which is essential for creating visually compelling artwork, and I'm hoping to get there. Through drawing, I also hope to develop a greater sense of empathy and connection with the natural world. With research, I come to see plants as living entities with their own life cycles and stories. This perspective shift can inspire me for a world-building project with a more environmentally conscious mindset. I am not a scientist, but I try to understand the earth so that when I create my own stories, it feels believable. It doesn't have to be biologically accurate all the time, but when I create a world, I want it to be consistent and feel like a real ecosystem with its own habitats and species dwelling there. So I look at drawing plants as an educational activity. Who knows, maybe if I do enough studies, I will get good at identifying plant species, or maybe I will feel more sufficient in discussing ecological topics. But if this is not enough for that, maybe it is just a step for enriching my experience and broadening my perspective in these matters. I know I'm not doing anything related to science and also art. These are just studies to help me get better, but I'm combining some pieces of art and science together to create this kind of educational program for myself. I'm trying to observe and document plant anatomy a little bit, and then I look at ecological relationships. So I'm communicating scientific concepts through visual representations. So my aim is to have this interdisciplinary approach to make learning more engaging and memorable. I know I will forget most of the knowledge I gathered both as information or as visual library kind of memory, but that is why I am taking these notes as videos, and it will be easier for me to take a look at my old studies. So here is what I learned about the species of trees that I am drawing today. Ginkgo biloba, also known as the ginkgo or maidenhair tree, is a unique and ancient species native to East Asia. In Chinese, it has other common names meaning silver fruit or white fruit. It's the last remaining member of its order, which dates back over 290 million years. Ginkgo evolved in an era before flowering plants existed. This remarkable tree is often referred to as a living fossil because it has remained relatively unchanged for millions of years. Fossils similar to the modern ginkgo date back to the Middle Jurassic epoch around 170 million years ago. Ginkgos are large deciduous trees that can grow between 20 and 35 meters tall, with some specimens in China reaching over 50 meters. They have an angular crown and long, erratic branches, making them quite distinctive. The leaves are fan-shaped with veins that radiate out into the leaf blade, and they turn a beautiful deep saffron yellow in autumn. The tree is highly resistant to disease, pests, and environmental stresses such as wind and snow. Some ginkgo trees are known to be over 2,500 years old, and thanks to their durability and resilience, they can still be in gardens and in nature. Historically, ginkgos were thought to be extinct in the wild, but they have been cultivated in China for centuries. Often found in temple gardens, they spread to Korea and Japan, where they are also commonly planted and revered. Ginkgos are well suited to urban environments because they tolerate pollution and confined soil spaces. This makes them popular as street trees in many cities around the world, so the tree is commonly planted in cities across the United States and Europe. Their resilience was notably demonstrated when 6 ginkgo trees survived the atomic bomb blast in Hiroshima, Japan, and continue to thrive today. Despite their long history of cultivation and various traditional uses, the scientific evidence supporting health benefits from ginkgo leaf extract is limited. While it is marketed as a dietary supplement for cognitive enhancement and various health conditions, studies have not conclusively proven its effectiveness. There is some weak evidence suggesting ginkgo might help with symptoms of dementia, but more research is needed. In addition to their historical and ornamental value, ginkgo trees have culinary uses. The nut-like seeds are considered a delicacy in many Asian cultures. However, they contain a compound that can be toxic if consumed in large quantities, so they need to be prepared carefully. Despite these precautions, ginkgo seeds are enjoyed in various dishes and are a traditional ingredient in Chinese, Japanese, and Korean cuisine. The wood of the tree is also prized for making furniture, chessboards, and carvings due to its fire resistance and slow decay. The ginkgo tree is the official tree of Tokyo, and its leaf is used as the city's symbol. There are many depictions of ginkgo trees in Japanese art, and the leaves are commonly used in decorative patterns. Overall, Ginkgo biloba is a fascinating tree with a rich cultural heritage and a remarkable ability to withstand the test of time. Its unique characteristics and cultural significance continue to make it a subject of interest and admiration worldwide. I was struck by the shape of the ginkgo leaves. They look like elephant ears, which isn't a shape that comes to mind when I usually draw leaves. It almost resembles a beautiful mermaid's tail. And now I can easily identify a ginkgo tree if I see these leaves, and I learned that there are notable ginkgo trees cultivated in my country in various gardens of big cities, so there is a chance that I will see them and recognize them. What makes this tree truly remarkable is its uniqueness. It's a species with no close relatives. All the species in the genus are extant, and it belongs to a completely different division in plant kingdom. This was a quick study of a tree drawing, but at the end I learned all these things and it was inspirational enough. So drawing trees and other plants is a multifaceted practice that offers profound benefits. It deepens our connection with nature, enhances our understanding of cultural significance, and pushes the boundaries of our artistic exploration. Through this practice, I want to discover the beauty and complexity of life on Earth and develop my skills in observation and expression. So ultimately, I hope by drawing trees, flowers, birds, or reptiles, this process will enrich my world-building journey, fostering a greater sense of wonder and creativity. So I will be continuing to draw more, paint more, and I will try to share them here.